All right. So, final game against the Wild, and thank God because they just have our number, especially one guy in particular, but just a solid team, a very solid team, a four line, whole unit, everybody working together team. And that's something that the Kings in the future, you got to strive for. Right now, it's just not the case. Tonight is the anniversary of the famous Adam Demarsh playoff game winning goal, playoff series winning goal against Detroit. And Demarsh has the nickname Red Wing Killer. Well, tonight it confirms that Kirill Kaprizov needs the nickname King Killer Kirill because he just dominates against us from his first game ever in the NHL. It was clear that he was a special player, and especially when he plays us, he just has the skill to beat us. He works hard and he gets the better of us again. And it's unfortunate because we've played decently against the Wild. It's not like they're just dominating us like we see in the Vegas games. They just are a tick above us in every single category of hockey. And that's why we're losing to them. And a couple losses in overtime. Even tonight, not a great game, but they kept it close. There was chances at the end with the pulled goalie and the power play. We're just not there yet. We can keep it close, but we can't beat a team like this. And it really is just team composition because the Wild, like I said, have four lines that just go and they roll four lines, and all four lines impact the game. And a big problem for the Kings this year has been a lack of that. You'll see in a game like tonight or last night, one line really have, a solid performance, kind of not, I wouldn't say take over a game, but clearly be the best line on the ice. Tonight, it was that second line. Last night, or last game, sorry, was the third line with Lazat, Athanasiou, Grunstrom. But they don't get support from all four lines to really win hockey games. But like I said, that second line tonight, really good. A very, very strong game from Adrian Kempe, who the goal scoring has dried up like it will a couple times throughout a year. He's going to go on his little cold streaks. But this time, more so than any other time, it's not affecting his overall play as much. I think before he would really get very self-conscious and lack of confidence, and you would see it all around in his play. But tonight, I mean, super strong on the forecheck, really creating a lot of chances. And unfortunately, it only led to the one goal that Trevor Moore scored, which was off a really nice play from Gabe Vilardi, who Gabe Vilardi's struggled. I like the fact that they're keeping him on that second line with Kempe Moore because they do work well together, and you can see that. And hopefully, it was a big confidence builder for Vilardi. And I think it was because after that goal, right at the end of the first period, you saw that he was, wanting the puck more, taking charge a little bit more, making more risky passes that he used to do in the early season, late last year, but he's kind of stopped, maybe fear of, not being able to connect on this shot and then getting demoted down to the fourth line. But he looked really solid. Another good game from Trevor Moore. And then I want to bring up Bjornfoot, who I think tonight was a really good kind of statement game for him to really show what his true skills are. And he's very good defensively. He made a bunch of really nice plays on that 2-on-1 big poke check to stop a really good scoring chance from the Wild. But mainly he was really showcasing his skating ability and his offensive kind of touch. And that's something that when he was drafted was talked about a lot, how he's one of those, stereotypical Swedish defenders, smooth skating, will bring the puck up the ice, has good vision. And I think he showed that a bunch tonight. And that's a really good sign because it just shows he's building confidence and he's, allowing himself to play a more natural role for him instead of, same with Vilardi, maybe playing a little bit scared or cautious to not want to get benched or just kind of be a safe player. But I liked what I saw from him overall. Other than that, not much. I mean, Kopitar gets the goal. It's a nice goal from him. Obviously, Kopitar, even in a slow game like tonight, where he had the one turnover for the first Kaprizov goal, which was just a lazy turnover for him. Um, it wasn't a great game from him, but he's still going to be a huge impact. He gets on the board tonight and was key late trying to get the tying goal, just couldn't find anything. But really, it was the other lines too. They just didn't bring much. Defensively, not a terrible game. I mean, I think they actually defended pretty well. You can't defend Kirill Kaprizov when he's dancing all over the ice like he does. The power play goal against was, a broken stick for Kopitar, so you're shorthanded there. And then, the third goal was a little bit of a breakdown, and it was off a missed chance in the offensive zone by that second line that just missed Kempe's stick and then comes back the other way. They're a little bit tired, and unfortunately, the dagger goal, which was that third goal, but not much else you can really say about the game. I mean, Kirill Kaprizov does Kirill Kaprizov things, and I guess we will have to, come back tomorrow and hopefully play a little bit better, because now it really becomes crunch time. And I always have, some kind of little gripe with Todd McClellan and how he builds the rosters for the games. And I guess I will end the video on my one question of tonight, which was, I don't know why you would play Cal Peterson against the Wild and then Quick's going to play tomorrow against Arizona, because tomorrow is the must-win game. Tonight was, I don't want to say that it didn't matter, but if you're going to punt the game, especially now that we're deep into the end of the season, all the games are stacked one on top of the other, to me, it would have made a little bit more sense to put your better goalie out there for the more important game against the Coyotes. But that's just me. Cal played well tonight. He made the saves that he had to. Unfortunately, got beat a couple times by Kaprizov and a rebound chance. But I don't know. I don't like the call. That's where I would have changed things up. But we'll have to see. We'll see what Quickie does tomorrow night. We'll see how the team plays after a back-to-back, because they have to play with a lot of effort. I think tomorrow night, I mean, you lose that, season's pretty much done. You got to win it, and we will be here to see what happens. So thanks everybody for watching, and please like and comment on the video, because it's makes me feel good and it helps out as much as it does. So thank you again, and see you tomorrow night.